What's up guys, my name is Mirko, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Blisk, which is almost 100% guaranteed to be launching in Season 3, and this character, if you guys have played Titanfall before, will be aware of Blisk. He's a character that's been in the Titanfall series. I'm not too familiar with him myself, bearing in mind I haven't come from a Titanfall background, but for some of you guys who are aware on his background, you'll know that he's someone that just likes to get the job done, and he has absolutely no loyalties to anyone. He has much more of an aggressive background overall compared to the other legends we have at the moment. Now, I'm not going to indulge into his background too much in this video because I'm the type of person that only really cares about the abilities that a legend has on offer and the overall playstyle that the legend will have. So let's go into the passive ability that this legend has on offer. Now, I think this is probably going to be the most overpowered passive ability that any legend has. Bearing in mind, as you guys can see, executing an enemy will reveal the location of their allies for 10 seconds. Now, 10 seconds is a long time, especially in a game of Apex Legends. If you think back to Bloodhound's ability, that's only 1.5 seconds where you can see enemies. Now, I don't think it's going to work the same way, but what I'm trying to say is that 10 whole seconds is a very long time. Now, the only thing which possibly doesn't make this as overpowered as you think is that obviously executing someone in this game takes around 5 seconds and it can leave you exposed in multiple situations. Teammates in this game are generally grouped up quite close together, so executing someone is a very big risk to do in this game, so we will have to see if the trade-off is worth it. Now, moving on to his tactical ability, it's a throwing knife. Now, this deals 20 damage and marks a target. Killing a marked target rewards double credits. Now, we'll move on to the credits a little bit later on in the video because that's actually very interesting from this legend. Moving on to his ultimate ability, which is Payday. Squad kills award credits. Yet again, we see credits in this description. Spend credits on powerful supplies. Now, this legend already seems like he's suited to a more aggressive playstyle compared to some of the other legends in this game, purely because the description of all three of his abilities are giving us information that you cannot sit back and play defensive because you're not going to take the full benefits that these abilities have. So if you're a defensive player, this probably isn't the legend for you when this legend launches. But let's speak about these credits because, as you guys could tell from his tactical ability and his ultimate ability, it mentions credits. Now, at this moment in time, we're not too sure how the credits are going to work, but if we take a look at his ultimate ability description, it does state spend credits on powerful supplies. So I presume once you've stacked a certain amount of credits, you will be able to exchange them for loot in game. Now, we're not sure which sort of loot, but one thing we do know in regards to the credits and how the system is going to work is that the credits are split up into 3 different tiers. You've got 2, 5 and then 10 credits, and each can be exchanged for an item depending on the tier selected. So my guess is that if you have 2 credits, you can exchange it for something very common, 5 something rare, and if you manage to get 10 credits, you can exchange them for some awesome loot. But this is actually very interesting because are people going to gamble all the way up to 10 credits, or are they going to exchange when they get to 2 credits or to 5 credits? This is going to be interesting to see how this pans out, because you could be risking yourself going all the way up to 10 credits, whereas if you did take something that was in the lower tier, that could have helped save your life or could have helped you in a gunfight. But we're going to have to wait and see what these supplies are and how the full system will work when this legend launches. But this is probably the most interesting legend so far. There are quite a few legends leaked within the game files, and usually when things are in the game files and they look fully complete, for example, this legend has all of his abilities in the game files, all of his skins, and that's when you can tell when a character is nearly fully complete, to the point where Apex are going to release him soon into the game and Blisk looks to be fully complete or almost complete. That's why he's due to launch in Season 3. But of course, none of this is actually confirmed by Apex Legends themselves, so if they wanted to, they could completely scrap this legend, but too much information has been found on why this legend is due to be launching soon. So anyway guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on Blisk. Do you think Blisk is going to be one of the best legends in Apex Legends? Let me know down below. As always, if you go ahead and enjoy this video, be sure you're dropping a like down below and be sure you're subscribing if you're new to the channel. Thank you all for watching. As always, my name's been Mirko, and I'll catch all of you guys out in another Apex Legends video.